Back now with the age sources. So these are 4 through 9, and 4-year-old alphabetical, 5-year-old alphabetical, so on and so forth. You guys get it. Starting off, the parade will be Adrenaline Rush. How is this horse not claimed? They just keep watching him win and race good, and even when he didn't win, he raced good, and he fits the same class again and again. I can't, whatever. Leave him alone then. I guess we'll race him there forever if you want. Adrenaline Rush continues to race good. Very, very happy to see this horse doing well and coming back. He's the perfect type of horse. I guess everybody knows he broke his cannon bone. I guess it's not a secret. It's common knowledge that he did have a screw or two put in it, but he hasn't had any residual issues from that. Hey, listen, you know what? I don't need to explain it. Let him go. Don't claim him. I don't care. So Adrenaline Rush will be back in there again and again and again and again until they get sick of watching him win, I guess. Good as him. Here's a horse where, he's developing nicely for us. I think he's going to get better and better and better, this horse. Lightly raced at 4. I'd like to see him do a bit more on a half. I don't really know that much about him, but 6 kind of buried along the rail. He doesn't strike me as a sprinter, right? Where you just duck him to the inside, he just bolts. He looks like a horse kind of weave his way through. He might be a good Mohawk horse, but Mark and Melissa Beckwith done a great job. The kid, Brett's done a good job with him. Let's see how he does this week, and every week is a new week with this guy. We'll see how he races tomorrow, and then we'll go from there. Eglaire AM finally got her qualified in an emphatic way. I told you guys, she is such a painful horse because it literally is feast or famine with her. If I had kicked the earplugs out halfway down the backstretch and growled at her, she would have qualified in 52 the other day. That's how strong she was. So if I can get her comfortable, in a comfortable position, make no mistake, there isn't anybody in that race that is going to make her look bad or out-trot her. That's not going to happen. If she'll beat herself. She's done that many, many times before, but I don't think anybody in that class or a class above it even can just straight out beat her up. You're not going to see that. So we'll see how she races on Monday. Very frustrating filly, but she is qualified now. We'll see how she does. Eldis Patrick also qualified now. Not a painful horse. Actually, a very nice horse to drive. He wasn't 100% the other day. I think his feet are hurting him. The vet was going to work on his feet yesterday. I didn't talk to Jason or Harry. I haven't got a message from the vet, so I don't really know what took place, but I know she was going to go over Eldis Patrick completely yesterday. Locatelli is in. We didn't enter White Tiger this week. I know there was a couple of clients, a couple of my partners asked why. It's not that he was heavily raced so far this year. No, but when he tells you that you might need a little break, even a couple of days, even a week, just skip a week, just listen. Horses do talk sometimes. You just need to listen. And I know that's not what everybody wants to hear, but you guys are not privy to those conversations. You didn't sit behind him. I know I watched the video, the replay a few times. He just wasn't 100% the other day. So we gave him a week off. He's going to race next week, which I'm completely... Somebody said, well, now the Breeders' Crown's over. So you think they're going to race their horse Saturday in the Breeders' Crown, final, and then come back Monday? He'll be fine. Don't worry. White Tiger skipped this week. Locatelli is in. I don't know what his odds are, but he's coming in pretty sharp. I expect he'll be pretty good. Macho Martini was sick the other day. He's going to get a week off also. We'll start working hard on him. My Jazz, Compass Rose DC, both these fillies mares now, are going to qualify. They both trained 2 minutes the other day at Northfield. They're ready to go. No Free Lunch come from 10th with a dazzling display of speed the other day, and a winner in 150 and 2. Scott Zeron's going to be reunited with him again tonight. I suspect he's in a little tougher. Walk on the Moon, a very odd message came in the other day. I have no confirmation of this yet, but somebody offered quite a bit of money for Walk on the Moon. We'll see how that plays out over the next few days. I have no way of verifying this until I see the money, but there was a offer come in on Walk on the Moon, which is odd, but fair, I guess, depending on what your job description is. So Walk on the Moon, we'll see how that plays out in the next few days. I have no other information than that. Compass Rose DC, as I said, is qualifying. Globetrotting is racing in Yonkers this week, coming off, tying up. Wasn't a great spot to be in. My brother Mark did a great job with her to get her around, have her behaved. She's in to go this week at Yonkers, I see. Hone the Tone is back going now, as I said, continue to go back. We'll have him ready, as I said, the first part of the winter. I want to race him straight through the winter, all through the winter. He's starting back now and looks like $1 million. Sailor, Blue Pus Pocket, got a week off. Changed the shoes on him. I think Dominic said he was changing the shoes on this guy, and then we're going to race him back next week. Stay Close, I'm told, is looking very, very good training back. Again, both these are, he's about 4 weeks away, I'd say at least, if not 5. But training back very good. Kings County, what can you say about Kings County? The horse is unbelievable. What a lucky find he was for us, man. Just a really, really nice horse, and we've been extraordinarily lucky with him so far in 2023. White Tiger raced great last week. I thought he raced good. He raced great. He raced good. Good enough. I was impressed. He never put a step in. It's the first time in his entire life where I actually drove him, and you never had to watch him here, there, anywhere. He's safe. Horse just feels like $1 million, and that goes back to Dominic, James, Amy, everybody that has anything to do with that horse. Just done a great job with him. But he did ask for a week off. I thought he did anyway, and we gave it to him. Yes, we'll be qualifying Wednesday. Try and get this guy back on track. Man, he's had a really flat 2022. I don't know if he's won a race this year. He just hasn't been awesome. He hasn't been terrible. He just hasn't been awesome, and hopefully we can get him back going good this fall. Patrick Deprone, we scratched him today, a pus pocket in his foot. Man, just been such a good horse for us, and of course, if he needs a week off, of course he needs a week off. So he's going to have the week off. Per Lucky is racing in Indiana this week. We're probably going to give him 3 weeks off and then send him to Dover for the winter. I think in my mind right now, that's my plan with him. Now, there is a horse that did join the stable that didn't have shares available, but I've heard whispers that he may in the coming weeks. His name is Took a Dive Off Dipper. 4 starts ago, he was a winner in 49-3 at Mohawk. Now, we tried to race him in the amateur the other day with Lauren driving him. It didn't work out that well, but I suspect he'll have a better run at them this week. I'm going to drive him at Northfield. I think he's in Meander Monday, if I'm not mistaken. And what more can I say? I love the fact that every week we end off our list with Sintra. He's been such a good horse for us. Now, they did chase him. They didn't fill the Open this week. I don't think they're going to fill it next week. And in which case, he'll be on his way back to Ontario to race in the Preferred at Mohawk next Saturday. So that's the plan right now. He deserved a week off. He had 3 wins in a row at the Meadows. That last mile of 49-2 was just a crushing victory. He just looked impressive. And the way he did it, parked to the quarter, 25-4, 26-3 on the end of it. The horse is just a killer. And everybody wants to have Sintra. Everybody would love to have Sintra. Tim's had him for 3 weeks. He's going back to Harry and Nellie this week. We'll see how the Mohawk Open plays out. And then if we have to, we will. He'll be moving to wherever. And that's the great thing about Sintra. We can send him to Dover. We can send him to the Meadows. You can send him to Northfield. You can send him to Dayton. Send him to Yonkers. You can send him anywhere you want. I just want to find the easiest place for Sintra to beat up on horses. If there was ever a horse that deserved it, it was him. I'm telling you, I've been around a lot of horses in my life, and it has nothing to do with winning the Gold Cup. The way he goes about his racing, his work, is so cool. He's just the coolest customer I've ever seen, and just such a treat to have him. We're just so lucky. And him, Kings County, Patrick Deprone, what they've done for us, what you've allowed us to do in purchasing them, and what they've done for us on the track is just been so exciting. So with that, you're all up to date on all your horses. I will try and get through the stables. Right here, this is what I'm working with. All those little scratches, those are changes that have been made to the stables. I guess one of these days I'm going to have to give you a yearling update. There's nothing really to update at this point. The horses in Ohio are all broke. All the American horses are broke. The Ontario breds were being broke today. The rest of them, we do have all of our Ontario breds broke now and jogging. So with that, I'm going to let you go. I'm going to try and get through the stables for you if I can read them, and continue on my weekend. So with that, I'll let you go. Take care.